Hi everyone, it's Andrea. Thank you so much for tuning in. Can I just have a moment? I just need a moment. I had a very rude person the other day. Actually, it was a few weeks ago. And I wanted to come on here and tell you all about it, but I have more important things to share with you all. But now, can I just get a moment? Because it's still on my mind. It's still on my mind. I had a very rude signer the other day. Rude. Absolutely rude. Oh my goodness. Like the little girl on Full House. How rude. How rude. Okay. Story time. So I done 2 closings. This was on a Saturday. I done 2 closings and my last one was at 1 o'clock. So I'm thinking in my head, okay, as soon as I knock this 1 o'clock out, I can go home, I can spend time with my family, I can do whatever I want to do, just lay back and Netflix if that's what I want to do. I'm going to have a good day. So I get to my 1 o'clock, I knock on the door. Nobody answers. I knock again. Nobody answers. So now at this point, I'm shuffling through my notary bag. I'm trying to find the confirmation page, but as I pull out the confirmation page, a few other pages fly out of my bag. So now I'm somewhat running around trying to get these few pages. And I pick up the pages, put it where they need to be. I have the confirmation. I am dialing the phone number. So at this point, I've probably been there a good 3 minutes at least. So I'm really surprised when someone answers the door. So I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, you Miss such and such? And she says, yes. And I said, I'm Andrea, I'm from 123 Title. I'm here to finalize your most recent loan transaction. And she says, I don't understand why you're here. I kept telling them that title company that I needed my appointment moved because my husband wasn't going to be here, and I don't understand why you're here. I was also told that you were supposed to confirm this appointment, and no one ever called me to confirm the appointment. So I'm confused why you're here. This was my face. Or no, it wasn't my face. It was how I felt. Like, So the whole while she's going through her spiel, I'm looking at her and I have a smile on my face and I'm nodding my head that I understand. Inside, I wanted to scream. Like, why are you saying all of this? I just wanted to go on with my Saturday. Why are you doing this? But on the outside, I have a business to run. I really like this company I was working with. They feed me very well. So I smile and I nod that I understand. I wait for her to finish talking. And I'm like, I'm so sorry that you went through that. I did call you on such and such day at such and such time to confirm the appointment. However, it went to voicemail and then it said your voicemail was full. And so I was unable to leave a message. And she goes, uh-huh. She didn't care. It didn't matter what I just said to her. So I said, so am I understanding you need your appointment moved? And she says, yes. And I said, okay. All right, that's no problem. So she's going back in the house. She's about to slam the door in my face. I can feel it. And I said, hold on, ma'am. So what time do you think your husband will be back home? And she says, 2 o'clock. 2:30. Slams the door in my face. Ooh, ouch. Okay. So as I'm walking with egg on my face back to my vehicle, I'm like, okay, Andrea, what are you going to do? You have this video talking about how to deal with rude customers. Now you have a rude customer. What are you going to do? You have to come back to her house at 2:30 where she and her husband will be there. who knows what kind of customer he's gonna be? So immediately I'm just kind of taken aback. Okay, I'm coming back at 2:30. This is not gonna ruin my Saturday. My Saturday will go on great. But I still have to deal with this. So I call the signing company. Number one, I'm calling them because now you need to give me an additional travel fee. Okay? But two, I'm calling them to let them know that I don't know if this is going to take place because she's not happy. She is not happy. Whew. Not happy at all. And now I have to deal with her unhappiness. And I don't know why she's unhappy, but she's not happy. So I let them know that she's not happy. I don't know if it's going to take place. I'm giving them forewarning. But at the same time, I've come up with my exit strategy. Isn't that terrible? Oh, because she just had like, ooh, just poison. Oh, she was, I don't know. Anyway, so in my mind, I've come up with my exit strategy. Exit stage left. This is what I might have to do. So in my mind, if I get back to her home and she is still not happy and it's something I can't handle, I can't tolerate, and I like to think that I can tolerate just about anybody's anger, I haven't come in contact with someone I couldn't kind of deal with or smooth over or something, but perhaps this is my first one. Who knows? So I'm thinking I may have to dismiss myself. I may have to say something along the lines, well, ma'am, I see that you're still, that you're not happy, and I really feel uncomfortable right now, so I think I'm just going to leave. Like in my mind, I'm coming up with my script. And anyway. So the signing company, they understood. I did not go into great detail. At the end of the day, that's not their business. That's not their business. So I just said that because of her unhappiness, I'm coming back at 2:30, but I can't guarantee you that it will close successfully. I'll let you know when it's done. So I come back at 2:30. When I get to the front door, she says, can you meet me around the back and we can do this closing outside? And I said, okay. So go around the back, beautiful home, whatever. When I tell you the whole thing switched up, she was probably one of the nicest signers I have ever had. I don't know what happened. I don't even care. I've never been complimented so much from someone. I was like, I'm ready to leave in my mind as I'm pulling in the driveway. But she was so nice, and so it was a whole different situation. It was a whole different situation. Her husband was super nice. We signed the documents. She told me that she was about to have surgery, and so I told her that I'd certainly be praying for her, and I really meant it. So I went home and I definitely prayed for her and her husband. She told me how great of a notary I was. She asked for additional business cards because she was going to pass them out to other people she knew. She gave me like Fuji water and some ice. She told me that my presence and my mannerisms were so great, and I was so patient, and like it was so complimentary. It was ridiculous. And I, again, this time had egg on my face because I crafted in my head what I thought it was going to be like, and it was not like that at all. She was super nice. She went on, she did tell me that she had been having issues with the title company and that no one would ever return her call, and that it's just been one thing after another. So she was surprised when I showed up. She was surprised that the documents were accurate. Like she just had this image in her head that this whole thing was going to go south because it's been a runaround for her, which again was a definite learning moment, a teachable moment for me, because I had in my mind what I thought was going to happen, and that didn't happen at all. And again, realizing I am not the center of her world. She is not mad at me. So don't take it so personally. I tell you, she was super nice. She was a pleasure to be around. And I didn't even realize it was her husband who realized that I had notarized some documents for him sometime back at his job. Like, they were so nice, and it was a pleasure meeting them. It really was. My first encounter with her was not all that well, but the end result is how they made me feel after the fact is what means the most, with that lasting effect. The fact that I'm still thinking about it weeks later, so that when I approach someone and someone seems, just in general, at the grocery store, anywhere, and someone seems upset, they seem irritable, it's not about me. It's not about me. But I might be able to do something to smooth it over, to bring a smile to their face. I don't know, something. I don't have to add to their trouble, but I can certainly try to alleviate or make it a little bit better. So that's just what I learned, my little takeaway from it. Not everybody is, like, if you encounter someone who has an attitude, signers, non-signers, borrowers, whatever you want to call it, and just in regular day-to-day, you can do something to make their day better. And that's exactly what she said that I did. Like my mannerisms, my patience, the fact that even though she was going off on me, I still maintained a smile. I still kept my professionalism. She said that actually made her day. Changed her mood. So wow, I was just really surprised by all of it. Because I envisioned it going ugly, and it didn't. But thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully this helps someone to not, judge a book by its cover. I know the cover she presented to me, the first few minutes of our meeting, was not all that great, but when I came back, she was a wonderful, wonderful person, and I am certainly glad that the Lord had her walk into my life for that 20-30 minutes. So thanks for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Stay tuned to other videos. Please like and subscribe, and please share any of my videos to other notaries that you feel it might be a benefit to. Thank you so much.